Welcome to the Whole Person Parenting Podcast. We're here to have honest conversations about how to follow Jesus and parent kids in a whole person way. For more content and encouragement as we support you on your journey, you can find us on Instagram, YouTube, and wherever you get your podcasts. We're so glad you're here. Now let's jump in. Hey everyone, welcome to the Whole Person Parenting Podcast. We just got off of Thanksgiving.
Yes.
So we ate a lot of yummy food.
We did.
Yep.
Good to see everyone, or have everyone, I guess. I'm not seeing you. You might be seeing us. Fun fact, I found out since starting podcasting, because we're still really new to this, is that typically people either watch a podcast or they listen. That most people don't watch and listen.
Yeah.
Or like, I don't know. If you're a watcher, you're not a listener usually.
I'm a listener. I don't watch.
Me either.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Nana, my mom.
Oh, she watches?
She's a watcher.
Really?
Yeah. Yes.
Huh. I didn't know that.
Yeah, and then I talked to someone else last week, and they're a watcher as well. Yeah. So it was so interesting. I was like,
Good to know.
Yeah. So it rings true. It's played out to be true. Anyway, I'm Valerie. This is Presley. Again, welcome. We are excited that we're entering this holiday season. We've already begun, as Presley was saying.
Yeah. We drug out all of our Christmas stuff this morning.
We did.
It's currently awaiting us as soon as we're done filming to start setting up.
Yes.
And
so we're like in the full swing of the
holiday.
Christmas
Yeah.
holiday spirit.
Mm-hmm.
So we've been thinking about all of you and thinking about
your holidays.
What you're going to be navigating. And so we got a plan for this episode and next. We're going to be talking about navigating the holidays with your kids and in parenting and
family.
With family. So today we're really going to be talking about your family and how that's going to be, how we're navigating it within your own family and within your own home. And then next episode, we'll be looking at from a broader context perspective and thinking about it with your extended family as you are going on those road trips or plane rides or maybe just across town or maybe even next door. But
anyways, it's a journey.
Yeah.
No matter where it is, it's a journey.
It's a journey and involving people that you may only see once every year.
And maybe you don't particularly like or want to be around.
Nah, maybe not. Or like maybe you don't even see them once a year. Maybe you see them every couple of years or something like that. So who knows? But
today we'll talk about the immediate, your home, your close inner circle of family.
Yeah.
Whatever that looks like for you. So
what that looks like. So
I'm thinking about our family is made up of me, you, my brother, and my dad.
Yep.
And that's it.
We have the very basic family.
We have the basic family, yeah.
2 kids, mom and dad.
We're like the basic
boy,
model.
girl.
Yeah, boy, girl. Very, it's not huge. It's just, your normal size and normal.
Yeah. So it's not, we have, I was thinking about too, just like how we do Christmas stuff. And it's kind of a blend, I think, of me and dad's, mine and dad's traditions. I remember, he was like kind of appalled whenever I told him we open up Christmas gifts, like kind of whenever sometimes. And then, or if we're like all together, we do it on Christmas Eve. Like he was really frustrated by that.
He's like, you do it on Christmas only?
Yeah, you always do on Christmas morning. So like he wanted Christmas morning. So we actually adapted to that a few years ago.
Yeah, because we had always done opening Christmas presents on Christmas Eve with the whole family.
Right.
And now we have changed to, we'll open some presents with family on Christmas Eve, but like our immediate four.
Yeah,
we open on
alone.
Christmas morning.
Yeah,
and we do alone. It's just the four of us.
Yeah.
It's usually just us waking up and we have like a fireplace on the TV. Although we have an actual fireplace that we just never decide. We're just being lazy.
Yep, that's true. We used to actually make fires.
We did used to make fires. Yeah.
We rarely, I don't know.
Yeah. And then when we were younger, some of the Christmas traditions have adapted. Of course, we did the Elf on the Shelf.
Oh man, the Elf on the Shelf. That was like, I feel like that was a dark period for me and your dad.
We loved it.
I know.
You guys were so creative at the beginning, and then it trickled off, and then I realized that the elf had stayed in the same place for 3 days, and I'm like, well, that's really disappointing.
We were stressed.
Oh my gosh,
it.
So one Christmas we went to Dallas, and we were like, oh man, like our Elf on the Shelf is gonna get left behind because, we're going, and Mom and Dad made up this whole thing about how Nikki, who was our elf,
it was lies,
had a twin brother who he had sent to come and watch us.
What is Ricky?
Ricky.
Yeah.
Yes. And Ricky was more rambunctious than Nikki was.
Yeah, he was very naughty.
Very
he was
naughty.
Kind of a naughty elf.
Oh, naughty elf.
He did naughty elf things.
Yeah. And so I'm just like, you guys really went to all the lengths.
We did.
There was one morning we walked in and there was underwear on the fan that was like swinging around.
Up to no good.
We had Nikki was playing like Go Fish, but like with a little game. Do you remember?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was like a little game where you would like fish for fish, but then it was like electronic, so the fish would like close around,
like open their mouths. And
it was kind of creepy actually, but
yeah, you guys loved that game.
I love that game. It was a really fun game.
I kind of like that game. Yeah. But yes, we had all kinds of
crazy
creative ideas for the elf.
And then there weren't.
I know. And then there weren't.
I was like 14. Or not 14. I didn't go on that long.
No.
I was like 12.
Yeah.
And
it was several years.
You guys stopped trying.
We gave up. Thank you. You guys basically just gave up. You stopped making roll fires and you stopped.
Yes. I just gave up on us.
Listen, that does coincide with the teen years, so you might want to do the math. I don't know. Anyway, we will. We do have some still Christmas traditions, like
we go to Rama Lights, which is like this huge lights display in our city.
Yeah,
our
we go drive around and look at all the Christmas lights.
We do
There's
go
like
drive
a map
around.
in our town.
We have a map, yes,
that shows us where all the lights are.
Yeah, some of them are really impressive.
Yeah,
I really like the ones that are set to music.
Those are really cool.
And
yeah,
it's
like there's a radio station.
Yes, there's a radio station that goes along with it.
And then we listen to the Jackson 5 Christmas album.
Yeah, we always listen to the Jackson 5 Christmas album. It's a great album.
Mm-hmm. We have our tree with all of our special ornaments that are
that's true.
Ones that were made or collected as we travel.
Those ugly made ones. There's still some ornaments on there that are like from when I'm like 3. They're just like, it's like a scribble. You guys are like, wow, that's beautiful. No, it's not.
Well, we like them.
Well, thank you.
Some of them have made their way
through for too long.
Yeah, to the recycling.
Those little Bass Pro ornaments with the little Santa on a bobber.
Oh yeah,
those still have those. I don't know how
made those. Anyway,
but yeah, we have our traditions.
We have our traditions. Yeah. So I don't know. I'm wondering. Yeah, you might want to consider, like, what are your traditions? And you may not have any yet.
Yeah. So which ones would you like to have?
Yeah. Or which are the ones that you have from childhood that you're like, why do I do this? Is it just something that you do because it's just what was always done? Or is it something that you want to keep?
Yeah.
Because I think as I'm saying that, like, one of the things that we really wanted to talk about, not just holiday traditions, but how can your holiday season be joy filled and not just something that you're trying to get through. And I feel challenged by that too, because I think it can be just it can be a very busy season. It can be just like, okay, what are all the dates of the things that I have to do? All the obligations, maybe the programs or the plays
there is so much in the Christmas season. Or so much.
Yeah, so many things. If you're involved in church, then what rehearsals
services and
services and all the things. And so, but not getting so caught up and wrapped up in that you
about
lose
the things, or about like what you have to get to,
right? Or even like the gifts, the gift giving, and
the gift receiving,
the picking them out or getting the lists, and I think we can very easily, it's not a stretch for us to all consider how do we lose joy in that process and lose sight of why we are, doing what we're doing. And I do want to talk about like from a spiritual perspective, but just even just from a family,
community,
and
like having a tightness and a love in the Christmas season.
Yeah.
That there wouldn't be division.
Yeah.
Because I think that is where a lot of the joy can also get lost.
Yes. Yeah.
Is in division, or even just like if there's not really an actual conflict, it's just distance.
Yeah. Or frustration.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't tell you how many times, especially early on, whenever you guys were little, but like how many times your dad and I would get into an argument as we're putting up Christmas things,
I remember
like
those.
happened, just like tense, because we're doing two things. We're doing the same thing in two different ways and trying to accomplish this.
Yeah. I remember not liking those days.
Yeah.
Now they're more enjoyable.
Yes. Well, we made a concerted effort to change that. And this is supposed to be good.
Why it's supposed to be a fun time.
Why are we making this not fun by our arguing over silly things? But I think, it's just it's that stress component that comes into play with these added expectations during this season. And you who are listening may already be feeling this. You may be feeling the expectations of your kids.
What they want for Christmas, maybe.
Yeah, like, can you afford the things that they want? Do you think it's appropriate what they want? Man, I've battled that many times where maybe, my kids are asking for something that I'm like, I don't think you're ready for that, or I don't think that's not something I want you to have, but, you like all your friends are getting this and it's like the popular thing to have. Or like, I think whatever you're asking for is going to be just a load of junk and it's probably not going to work right. And you're probably going to be disappointed with whatever it is, but it's like, I know this is what you're asking for and it's what you want.
But it's not actually like quality.
No.
I had many unquality. Especially Brayden. More even than me. Brayden had the most crap toys.
The Wubble Bubble Ball. The
amount of Wubble Bubble balls we
bought
had.
that toy over and over again.
Over and over and over again.
He had some kind of dream of what that was going to be like.
I think he thought it was going to be like magical.
I do too.
Bubble Bubble Ball. It's going to be
I don't know what he thought.
It always popped. Always.
It did.
And then it was a whole thing to get
the
drones.
The one time the drones
so many
spun up and got in his hair.
That was on Christmas.
I think right into his hair immediately.
He turned on the drone and it caught in his hair and we had to cut it out.
I know, and it was gone. That was it. It was done. It zipped right into his hair and tied itself up. It was awful.
And he's like, ah!
It was a little tea trauma, I think. But anyway.
He never wanted a drone again after that.
Yeah, he did.
He did? Oh
yes,
my gosh.
There were more drones to come.
Learned.
No, he did not. But yeah, so I mean, you have all these like, and then you have like the comparison, piece
always.
of it too. I mean, that's always
like,
coming
you
into
look
play.
at your, their
decorations,
kids,
or what their kids are doing, or what the trip that you're going on for Christmas, or whatever. I mean, like, there could just be, it's all kinds of things, and even all the way down to how are you wrapping your gifts, whether you're hand wrapping, making your own bows, or whether you're or your own
it's
Christmas
just stupid. It can get
decorations,
stupid, like,
or your own homemade bread, and all the things.
It can just get so materialistic.
Yeah,
but and I think that's not what our hearts were made for. Like, to get caught up in that.
Right.
I don't think that's what we were designed for.
No.
I think we were designed for like a love and a realness and a joy that only comes from Jesus in this season. That if there's anything else other than that, there's a disappointment that comes.
Right. Absolutely. Yeah, and I think it's making me like the stress component of it. I looked at a statistic as we were thinking about this episode, but it was like 89% of people reported that they have higher stress during the holiday season. And then 41% of those people said that this is the highest stress level they ever have. Like in a year.
In a year.
This is the worst time. So almost half of those people say that at no other point in time do they feel this significant of a level of stress. And then if you already have, like for people who already have underlying mental health struggles, that like 64% of those people report that they have a more difficult time with their mental health during the holiday season.
Wow.
So it really is having
And it's so sad
impact.
too, because like this is literally like 'tis the season. Like this is supposed to be like the
and I wonder if that's
the season of joy.
Mm-hmm. And I wonder if that's part of it too. Just
Yeah, it's like
that I have there's this expectation that this should all be joyful and all be
and I
wonderful.
don't feel that way.
And I don't feel that way.
And then it makes it worse almost, because then you feel
Right.
wrong.
Then
or
I feel like something's wrong with me that I don't feel like this. But, I think there's lots of things that come up around the holidays, like about who's not here, what I don't have, what I have, maybe what I've lost or what I'm longing for. And in the season, that can really contribute to the stress and the lack of joy. And but I think there are things that we can do to try to recenter ourselves around what the season really is about. And I don't mean that like a cliche kind of sort of way,
but genuinely, what is it actually about?
What is it about, and what can that bring to you? Because it is what Jesus did was because God so loved the world that he loved us that much. And so what he's done for us was for love, and it was for us. And so it's not wrong for us to think about how can recentering my focus around Jesus and what the season is really about for me. What did God have in mind for me in this? Yeah.
I think it's personal.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's something that has to come for you first before we can expect it to come for kids.
Absolutely.
Or for your spouse or anything like that. Like, it has to come first from you, and then they're out of that recognition of, oh my gosh, like I'm understanding what Christmas is, what the Lord did for me, and what that now means for how I live my life in this season.
Right.
We walk through something called Advent, and that is a really special time for me throughout the Christmas season to just spend some time. I think different families do it different ways, and basically what Advent is just a time of togetherness where you sit down and maybe have a meal together. There are these certain candles that you light in order to signify different things that the Christmas season celebrates, and that comes from Jesus. So like love is 1 week, joy, hope, and peace are the things, and it centers around the fact that Jesus is all those things, and that he brings all those things. So Jesus is love, Jesus is peace, and he brings peace, and he brings hope, and joy and all those things. And so if we're talking about what it means to have joy in the season of Christmas, then we cannot forget that God is joy, and that in the fullness of his presence there is joy. And so then that's the only way. There is no other route to joy. There is no secret passage or shortcut or anything like that. Like Jesus is the way to joy.
Yeah.
And what's great is that he's so near. Like it's not like joy is this far off thing that we have to constantly be, pushing and striving towards, but it's something that Jesus offers so willingly, in just like
and having a relationship with him.
And in the simpleness of his story, I'm coming as a baby, like I think, I don't know, it's something just so special, and like a childlikeness. If you were to see the Christmas story in such a childlikeness, no skepticism, no tactfulness and trying to read into things. But if you were to just take the story as it was, not as anything, far-fetched or out of
metaphorical.
Yeah, it just take it as it is. Take it as a child would take it, and see the joy and the beauty in that. So yeah, I think there's a lot of things that you can do in the home, Advent included. Just listening to music, like that is something really big in our family, and it's so joyful. Just getting to dance around and listen to. And I mean, it could be worship music. It often is, worship Christmas music, Hark the Herald, Silent Night, all those things. It's also rocking around the Christmas tree, It's, really, really, it's supposed to be fun. Like, just let yourself have fun. Let yourself be in the moment instead of constantly worrying about, okay, well, we need time to go buy the gifts. We need time to cook. We need time to do the Christmas party. We find those small moments and I can say from experience, I remember those moments a lot more than I remember what I got for Christmas or,
for sure.
Just singing with my family. And you said you too.
Yeah,
so
me
maybe
too.
You,
always. Yeah. That's what I think of. Of course, we're a very musical family. And so I just remember being around the piano and singing as a family, extended family with my grandmother playing the piano or one of my aunts playing or my uncle on the guitar or, on both sides of my family, this is how we spent the holidays was singing together and then us, you and I singing together, you playing your guitar.
Yeah.
This is what we've done. And so it just, music brings a lot of joy. But I love that
maybe for it's your family, and it kind of is for our family too. Watching Christmas movies, we love watching Christmas movies together and making cookies and drinking eggnog. You don't like eggnog?
I do not like eggnog.
Me and Dad like eggnog.
Yeah, I like a lot of things. Eggnog's not one of them. I like wassail. Presley made wassail for Thanksgiving. It was so nice.
Everyone should try wassail. It's
or
so
apple
good.
cider. I like that. Hot apple cider.
Or just
or
make a tradition
cocoa.
for yourselves. Yeah.
Yeah. Their Hershey's box has a really great hot cocoa recipe.
Oh, it is a great hot cocoa recipe.
Yeah.
It's just the unsweetened Hershey's
hot cocoa. They
stuff.
have a recipe on the side of it that's
so good.
Legit.
It really is.
So
it's
good.
my favorite one.
Yeah.
Better than Swiss Miss. Swiss Miss is so
better. Yeah, no, this is the real
I'm a big
deal
Swiss
hot
Miss
cocoa.
hater.
If anybody needed that, I feel like someone needed that out there.
Someone's been wondering what hot chocolate recipe should I use? Use that one.
The best hot cocoa. Yeah.
But I think what we're saying is, find joy in the little moments. Find joy in the tradition.
Yeah.
Find joy in the non-traditional. If something doesn't go according to plan, you have your grandma's pumpkin, or pecan pie that you make every year and it gets burned in the oven.
It's okay.
Huzzah. Yay. Because look, it doesn't, it's
okay.
It's okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's just another
really
memory. That's
about.
another thing to laugh about, years down the road. And
for sure. Yeah. It can become a fun memory.
Yeah.
So I was thinking too about, the tradition of reading the Christmas story, as it's written in Luke. And so, I think we'll, have Presley do a little bonus episode and we're going to have her read the Christmas story if anybody's interested in that. If you want to
sometimes
play
it's just nice to listen to, or have kids listen to it. If you don't want to read through the whole thing, then I will read it through for you.
And then, or if you guys want to read it through it as a family, it's a great thing to do. And also, again, recenters. But we know that there are some, real struggles that you might be facing, that you may need some real practical steps in also. And so we also have made a resource for you, and we're going to put that into the show notes, and we're going to be posting that on our Instagram as well. But just like a plan for you for dealing with holiday stress. And I will kind of briefly touch on what all that will kind of include. Just kind of identifying what's stressing you out. What are some things that would be helpful to be putting your thoughts on, thinking about the things that we want to set our hopes on and our thoughts on. What are you going to prioritize? Do you need to set a boundary? What would that be in the season? What do you need to sort of ground yourself to in the season? Maybe that is a spiritual discipline. Maybe it's like silence before the Lord. Maybe it's prayer. What are you going to do as far as incorporating your faith in this season? And then a scripture you're holding on to, as well as like who are your people that you can contact and you can call on, who's in your community that you can reach out to and be like, hey, this is, even though this season is supposed to be really joyful and great, I'm kind of struggling right now, and that's okay. Like, you don't have to have it all together. You don't have to feel wonderful right now. If you need support, ask for support. So want everyone to know that it's okay if that's where you are, if this is not all joyful, but we want to find ways to return to joy. And hopefully we've given you some good spiritual practices to do that, and then some good practical steps as well. Because we want your home to be filled with joy. We want your kids to feel the joy of the Lord in your lives.
Yeah.
And they will know that through their relationship with you and the joy that you're finding in this season. So we are excited to catch you in the next episode as we talk more about navigating the holiday season with your family. We're going to be broadening it out and talking about that extended family in the next episode. So be sure to join us. If you don't follow us on Instagram,
follow us at Whole Person Parenting.
And we're also on YouTube if you don't watch us, and then wherever you can get your podcasts. All right.
Thank you guys for watching or listening, and we'll see you soon.
Bye.